I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got it.
Welcome back to my channel Z MotoGP. Here I will tell you about MotoGP and other races, which are actually trusted and up to date. If you want to receive information back from us, please subscribe, like, share and ring the bell. Thanks a lot.
Finishing 7th in the 2023 Indian MotoGP sprint race, Jack Miller spoke about his experience. "A very good race on a sunny day, but there are some things that need improvement," said the KTM team rider. He said that from the start, the new circuit was tricky, and 5 riders had incidents at the first corner. "I have predicted and anticipated it," said Miller, as reported. The Australian racer also concluded, "When it was a positive day, I had more speed and was able to go faster in the race. I feel very good, but there are some areas we need to improve," he said. Although the result wasn't very good in Q1, qualifying 1, in the race we had a good start and stayed with the other riders, even though my pace was about half a second less, he recalled. "But I have some ideas about which areas can be done faster. At least it wasn't a bad day and it's nice to be in the top 10, Miller said. Responding to the chaos at the first corner, Jack Miller said every rider is of course fast at the start, but the track narrows at the first corner, so the riders pile up and crashes are inevitable again. Crashes are normal in MotoGP. But the first corner is quite tight and technically, and I don't think anyone is going to be too fast again in that first corner on the weekend without going wide in that corner," said the 28-year-old rider. "It's the most difficult corner, at Booth, when a group of riders are there on the first lap with more complicated conditions, it's unavoidable. I said yesterday that there will continue to be chaos there," he continued. Not just revealing difficult things on the new track, Miller also suggested several things that racers can do. "You have to be calm and try to manage it. The circuit itself has some very challenging spots, like turn 8 or 9, he said. "It would be nice to prepare for this Asian tour in the right way, with humidity, heat, everything," he said. Jack Miller shared an intriguing story during the 2023 Indian MotoGP race at the Booth circuit. The banana throwing incident occurred at Jack Miller's team garage, KTM Factory Racing, due to the arrival of uninvited guests. A wild monkey, conveyed by Jack Miller, suddenly visited his team's garage during the 2023 Indian MotoGP free practice session. "At that time I was in the garage to watch Moto3 free practice from the glass screen," Jack Miller opened as quoted from the Speedweek page. "Then on the front roof of the garage there was a movement. I thought it was a stray dog. But after looking again it was a baboon-sized monkey," continued the racer nicknamed Jackass. The KTM Factory Racing crew gave an interesting response to the phenomenon of monkeys entering the MotoGP team garage. By KTM Factory Racing crew gave an interesting response to the phenomenon of monkeys entering the MotoGP team garage. A number of crews threw bananas to attract the attention of the stray monkey to be caught, although the ending failed. "We tried to catch it by throwing a few bananas, but it didn't work." Jack Miller also made a joke that another monkey spilled the coffee of one of the members in the KTMC Factory Racing team. Could Jack Miller have KTM's new carbon fiber chassis for this weekend's Japanese MotoGP at Motegi? KTM introduced its new carbon fiber chassis in the hands of test rider Dani Pedrosa at the Misano weekend, with Miller and factory teammate Brad Binder then trying it out at Monday's test. Although tight-lipped afterwards, Miller spent a long time on the composite chassis, which led Pedrosa to 4th place, as the top KTM rider, at the San Marino MotoGP event. Miller was 5th fastest at the test and, speaking after a difficult weekend in India, spoke of his hopes to receive what we tried at the Misano test for Motegi. "I didn't have the grip I needed from the start, both front and rear. I couldn't carry any cornering speed," said Miller, whose Indian MotoGP race was made much more difficult by dropping to last place before salvaging 14th. "I had a bit of contact at turn 1 which wasn't ideal and then tried to take too many positions at once on the second lap. It's a bit of a headache. Hopefully we can work on what we found this weekend and what we tried at the Misano test for Motegi," The 28-year-old rider added, "There is only a grip problem, and of course what we tested at Misano I think can be an improvement on that."